Welcome back to another episode of our podcast dedicated to everyone out there making a change for the better in their lives. Today's episode is titled Rise and Thrive, Embracing Resilience in Your Health Journey. It's all about the art of not just surviving the setbacks, but thriving because of them. We're here to dive deep into the real life examples of perseverance that will inspire you to push past your limits and take decisive action. Because remember, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? Let's get started and transform our challenges into our greatest victories. All right. Hello, everyone. And that picture you just saw, that was me almost 1 year ago from reverse shoulder replacement. And as you can see me today, I am, it's just, you got to have that ability to rise and thrive and not give up and basically take on the challenges of when things happen to you. It is not the end. It is only the beginning. As I was told some years ago, a setback is just a setup for a comeback. All right. So let's get started and try to understand what resilience is. Like, what does it mean to give out but never give up? This is a concept about reaching the point of exhaustion or frustration, but choosing to continue to move forward. It's the moment when you feel like you've given everything, yet you find that extra bit of strength to keep going. And the role of resilience, like in fat loss, I always talk about that, and I always have to show it because I want to remind you, and I want you to stay tuned about it. Pound of fat, 1 pound of muscle. This can save your life. Too much of this could destroy your life. Remember that. And also, while we're at it, let's not forget to stay hydrated. Look, it is hot in many places around the country. Don't forget to hydrate yourself. And, it's very important. And I can't say enough about that, and I want you all to remember that. Like, in the journey of fat loss, plateaus are common. You hit that wall, you're trying to understand, why am I still not losing? It's easy to feel like giving up when progress seems to stall. However, pushing through these plateaus by adjusting your strategy and continuing to adhere to your plan is what leads to success. And I'll give you like a real life example. Like this guy known as John's journey. John faced a significant weight loss plateau after losing 30 pounds. And despite his best efforts, his progress stalled for weeks. Instead of giving up, he revisited his diet and exercise plan with a coach or a nutritionist. He made the necessary adjustments and introduced resistance training. Slowly, the scale began to move again. He started seeing visible changes in his body body composition. Now, that is really a tough task for a lot of people, because it really is exciting when you start a meal plan or when you start adjusting with your nutritional changes, building nutritional habits, good nutritional habits, and you hit a wall. Because when you first lose, it's very exciting. You're like, I'm gonna take on the world. It's me against the world. I'm gonna keep going, beating your chest and say, listen, I can do this. And then you hit that wall. And sometimes people get frustrated. Sometimes people will slide back because they just feel like, what was it all for? Remember, there's nothing that good that happens to any of us is continuous without stalling or without hitting a wall. Your goal is to step back, See what all you've done. That's why logging and journaling is very important, because you might need to make some little minor adjustment. When you make that minor adjustment, then is when you start picking up progress again. You just can't give up. Give out, but don't give up. All right. So tactical approaches you can use when it comes to that. Setting micro goals. When the ultimate goal seems daunting, break it down into smaller, more manageable goals. This approach keeps the motivation high, creates a series of achievable wins. Like seeking support. Utilize resources like onboard101.com/Marion Trainer to connect with experts in our community and support that provides guidance, reassurance when you're struggling. And that happens to all of us. And here to give you some inspiring action, visual motivation. Keep a visual diary of your progress. Seeing how far you've come can be a powerful motivator. Keep pushing forward, celebrating every victory. No win is too small, whether it's saying no to an unhealthy snack or hitting your personal best at the gym, so you can celebrate every step. You can celebrate every step in the right direction. Now, how do you go from giving out to giving out and getting it? One, you got to embrace the challenge. Embrace the challenge, and embracing the challenge requires a mind shift. Change your perspective on your challenges. View obstacles as an opportunity to learn and grow rather than a roadblock. Now, leveraging education. And you all know how I feel about that. I always tell you, you must educate to participate. That is why you utilize the educational tools that we have set for you, onboard101.com/Marion Trainer, to better understand why and how each challenge you face. This knowledge empowers you to make informed decisions and effective adjustments. And it does happen. And what I want you all to absorb here, what I'm telling you today, like when you saw that picture from that surgery I had almost a year ago, I was on my progressing in the gym, progressing with my meal plan, and then I hit that wall and that happened. But I'm back on track. A year later, here I am. I'm still smiling with you all and letting you know, tough times, they don't last. But a tough mindset, you can move mountains. I mean, there's nothing that you can't do to get over the hump. You just can't get to the hump and give up. And again, like we say, you can give out. That's normal. But don't give up. There's no room for that. There's no room in any of our lives to give up. You put too much in, you sacrifice where you are, you hit a stumbling block in the road, that doesn't mean the trip is over. That just means you got to find another route to take to get to your destination. And the destination of self-improvement, the destination of being a better version of yourself is priceless. You cannot waver in that thought process of, I don't know, I'm tired, I've come this far and things are not happening the way I want. Well, welcome to the real world. I will tell you and say, getting after it is not easy. I competed altogether. My first competition was 1992. My last one was 2013. Look, if I had that give up mentality, I would not be here talking to you today. But it's that little something that says, I can go a little more. I can go a little harder. I I might need to push a little harder. I might need to change my, whether it's the gym or not, I need to push extra reps, or I need to do put about 2.5 or 5 more pounds on the weights to give me that mindset. It's just like with your job. It's like, how do you want to make the next step? How do you want to thrive at the next step? Well, you got to do what it takes. It may take you working on some weekends. It may take you doing some extra things to get to where you need to be. And the point of it all is, you have to thrive. You want to thrive in every aspect of your life. You may, and again, just like we're talking about today, you may give out. But my God, you will not give up. You will not give up. That is not in the cards. And, at the end of the day, here's the thing. You want to be the hero of your own story, or shero. Every day presents a new opportunity to write your success story. Decide today. Be the hero who never backs down, equipped with knowledge, support, and undeniable willpower. Man, I'm getting excited for you, because I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to sit down and write your goals down. And, if you was to look at the notes in my phone, I probably got thousands of notes, because I know where I want to go. And I go back and revisit those notes and say, oh, I remember I did that workout, or I remember I ate that meal plan. A plan without effort, it's like being at the stop sign. It's like going in the grocery store and you don't have any money. It just doesn't work. You can't get anywhere. Look, I've had some setbacks in my life, but the triumph, the successes that I had along the way as well, it trumped all of that. It made me be able to look back and say, man, I'm glad I didn't give up. I gave out. Many times I gave out, but I never gave up. So, I want to thank you all for joining me today on the Rise and Thrive. And remember, giving out isn't the end. It can be the start of your defining journey. Embrace resilience. Educate yourself at onboard101.com/Marion Trainer. And be unstoppable. If not now, when? If not you, then who? Let's keep rising and thriving together. And I'm going to give you guys this call to action, because we all need that call to action when we're trying to get where we're going. Take the first step towards becoming unstoppable by visiting onboard101.com/Marion Trainer today. Join our community, access our resources, and start transforming your life. Let's rise to the challenge, thrive together. And I also want to thank you all for listening. Thank you for your support. And I look forward to seeing you next time, where we continue to push the limits of what's possible. Listen, I could end it right now, but this is what I want to tell you. This is your time. I want you all, each and every one of you who watch this, to look and know that today is the first day of the rest of your life. Now, you can be the director of your story, your movie, or you can be the one who destroys it. The choice is yours. I want you all to rise and thrive. Keep going, keep pushing. Love one another. Take care of yourselves, but most of all, take care of each other. Y'all, until the next time, blessing, peace and blessing to you all. And remember, drink that H2O. You can infuse it with electrolytes, get a little taste to it, but also will give you the important minerals that your body needs to rise and thrive. You guys take care.